youngest continent in the world with hundreds of millions of young people. Nigeria, for instance, has 52% of the electorate and 60% of its 200 million strong population as young people. On a good day, these numbers would mean greater productivity, greater adoption of technology and innovation, but the reverse is the case. Why? Here are a few challenges that plague young people on the continent, and I'll use Nigeria for some of the examples. The first of them is poverty. People are poor, and there's such a stretch of poverty in the land that parents often send their children into child labor. So children are working where they should be going to school. The immediate effect of that is that more children are at risk of sexual and gender-based violence. It also means that there are less children in school. This directly segues into the point on education, and we have the highest number of out-of-school children in the world in Nigeria with over 10 million. Now, where children are in school, education is often not qualitative. It is often not backed with the necessary practical knowledge, meaning that these children are unable to compete on a global scale. The other thing that young people in Nigeria face is violence, and the events of October 2020, where young people came out en masse to say no to extrajudicial killings and to ask the government to take a definite stand on police brutality, proved that. Unfortunately, the response from government was not swift, neither was it cogent, and it wasn't structured enough to send the young people back home. The final thing to mention that plagues young people on the continent is access to opportunities. And these opportunities range from jobs. Africa is facing a large job deficit at the moment. It's also access to political office and access to credible platforms to contribute to national and even community development. Now, what can we do, and what are the opportunities with civic tech to turn back these problems? The first of them is that civic tech provides platforms for honest, consistent, and structured interface between government and its citizens. And I say structured because these conversations need to be periodic and consistent enough for citizens to feel like their voices are heard and that they have a say in the way that they're governed. The next thing that civic tech can do is that it can support proactive accountability and transparency. Again, to build investment in their cities and in their communities and in their countries, citizens need to feel like their voices are heard, that when they raise a challenge, their government listens and will do what they can to ensure that these problems are solved. The third thing is that civic tech provides a very big opportunity for safety and security, especially because it is facing a shadow pandemic of sexual and gender-based violence. There are massive opportunities within civic technology for safety and security for women, for girls, for boys, for men. Civic technology also provides the opportunity for us to leapfrog to solve some of our biggest challenges, and these challenges range from things I've mentioned, from education to poverty to access to opportunities. Technology affords young people on the continent an escape from all of these things. And finally, we can use civic technology for data gathering. You cannot solve a problem you don't fully comprehend. You can't solve a problem you don't know the numbers for. And so technology offers an opportunity for our governments and for young people to do the work, to put together these numbers, to truly understand the things that plague people in the north, the south, the east, the west, the middles of the countries, so that we can truly feel like we are contributing to national development and we are solving problems, especially problems that affect us. Thank you.